Hi, my name is Janelle Johnson, and I am a recent graduate from devCodeCamp. I came from a background in retail management and sales leadership, and never really had any coding experience prior to this. I was really nervous before I started. I didn't know that I was going to be able to follow the concepts or learn everything very quickly, but I was able to, and I'm going to share my capstone project with you guys so that you can see where what we all did and what I made. So this is plant-based foodies. Feeding yourself as a vegetarian can be kind of stressful, whether it's finding a delicious recipe or picking a restaurant that has real plant-based options. Sometimes it can get overwhelming. Plant-based foodies makes it easy for vegetarians or vegan diners to figure out what to eat by creating a one-stop shop for both dining out and dining in their local area. The technologies that I used for this were ASP.NET, SQL, JavaScript, HTML5 and Bootstrap, Link, and then I incorporated 3 APIs: the Edamame Recipe API, Google Geocoding API, and the Google Places/Maps API. I incorporated 7 databases total into the project, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it and how it works. So initially, so this is the diner side of the application, and so we start off with a way to search for recipes. So if you were looking for, let's say, a lasagna, you can run it, and it comes up with a vegetarian lasagna that includes the health labels, so you can see if this is in your, within your diet restrictions. So you can take a look and search for recipes to find something that you really like. I also have a list of user-added recipes in here, so you can go through and find these delicious vegan and vegetarian recipes for to choose between. You can then also like one of the recipes and go on back, and you can go to and see kind of a list of the recipes that you have liked, so that you can have easy access to get back to them when you are ready to cook. Eating, and here's where you can add a recipe if you would like to. If you're dining out, we have the Google Maps here that shows the recipes that are within the restaurants that are within the network. You can also search for a restaurant, find a local restaurant that you were curious about and where it is in relation to you on the map. But if you want more information, or if it's kind of hard to see the restaurants that are listed as part of the network, you can go in and see the restaurants that are here. So when you go into a restaurant, you have the ability to take a look and see what reviews have been left for the restaurant by their diners. You are able to see menu or specials that the restaurant has. You can add a like or add a review to a restaurant if you would like, and you can sign up for email listing for them. So if you were to add a review, I'm going to use the restaurant that I added in here. You can say, and create that there. And also you can add in here for your email address, so that you're able to get, promotional emails from the restaurant. So say email@gmail.com. All right, and that's added on there. We also have a restaurant side of this application we're looking at right now. So let me get to the restaurant side. The restaurant owner themselves can see their detailed information about the restaurant, including the picture that they have on there, their websites. They are able to edit details of the restaurant if they would like to. So they could go in and change the, website, restaurant.com. And once that's saved, it goes back and it has if you look down in the corner, the updated restaurant there. They also can view the specials that they have listed. So you can add, that way they can edit the rest, they can edit the menu options that they have available, or they can add a new item or menu special as well. They can view the reviews that people have left for them. So if you see here, this is my favorite restaurant, was the reviews that were left when we were on the diner side. and they can see kind of who put that information in there. That way they have just some basic demographic information, which could be added to depending upon the restaurant's needs, if they want to know like their favorite cuisine or any other details that will help them with their advertising or marketing. And then the last piece is they're able to see the email list. And if you see here, email@email.com is the one that we just added here at the end. So this, future implementations, things I'm going to be adding to this application going forward are, I'm going to incorporate the MailKit API, as that way would allow our restaurants to be able to market and send emails directly from the application versus having to copy the emails into whatever their other list is. And that basically will streamline the process of restaurants reaching out to their customers. The most difficult thing of this project for me was the recipe API. So you'll learn more about APIs when you're in the course, but the APIs that I'd used previously were from Google, which has a lot of great documentation and step-by-step user information. This one did not. I had to really get uncomfortable and sit with some documentation that I wasn't familiar with, but I was able to overcome that and use the recipe API, which made that database or that little table there with the recipe on it. In conclusion, Plant-Based Foodies is a one-stop shop for all of your vegetarian and vegan dining needs. Whether you're just dining in or dining out, Plant-Based Foodies will simplify the decision about what's for dinner. Thank you for your time.